Hey guys, welcome to Double Shot of Pirates. Dejan Kovacevic of DK Pittsburgh Sports. I'm flying solo today. I think I might be joined by Chris Halleck at some point along the way. He'll be checking in real soon to his hotel out in Indianapolis to cover the NFL scouting combine for the duration of the week. And I'll be here. I'm back from Bradenton. I'm here and happy to answer any and all questions that you guys might have as it relates to the baseball team. Abbreviated episode because I'm literally here all alone and I'm trying to get things squared away from a production standpoint. I think I got it. I think I finally got it. So if you guys have anything at all that you want to bring up as it relates to baseball, talking to a guy who just came back from a week down there, anything at all that you got, I'm here for it. Happy to answer it. This program is brought to you by our friends over at the North Shore Tavern. And the Pirates are, they're 3-0 for now. They're down 4-1 to the Yankees in the seventh inning. We'll see how that holds up. You know, the records, I mean, I'd say the same thing if they were 0-3. Don't matter in the slightest. So whatever it is that you guys got here, Doug Smith wants to know where the tan is. Dude, no tan. I don't do tans. I don't hang out in the sun, to say the least. Bruce is asking about the, these are called Funko Pops. I had these set up for today. Actually kind of happy about this. Let you know who all these guys are. This is Chris Letang from the Penguins. This is Jerome Bettis. This over here is Brian Hayes, not to be forgotten. And yes, here's Green Lantern. And over here is one civic icon, civic treasure, Fred Rogers. Mixing it up a little bit. Why not, right? This, of course, here's our friendly little the DK Pittsburgh Sports mug, best-selling item in the store. All right, let's see what we got here. Chad Moore says, do they really think they're going to have a solid 1 through 6? The answer to that, Chad, is yes. In fact, they think they're going to have more. Now, I don't know if that's going to be the case. I think they would secretly settle for 1 through 6, but when I look at what they have, what I see more than anything is additional pop. Now, that's pop on top of 0. I also see some additional production, but my God, I still see so many question marks. And it's fun having Brandon Lau in there and watching him hit and look like a professional and doing so. It's fun having Ryan O'Hearn. It's strange actually having Marcell Ozuna when you know what he's done as a hitter. And even watching Jake Mangum does things that really nobody else in his lineup was going to do last year, meaning he would take something off the bat, kind of an old school type. He'll choke up a little bit on 2 strikes and things that you don't see in modern baseball. I've long thought they could use somebody like that, games on the line, runner at third, get him home. He's that kind of guy. Not necessarily a whole bunch of power, but he'll get into the ball. What do you do with that as far as a 1 through 6 is it's going to tell you something, some part of the story, but it's not going to tell you everything. You're still going to need 7 through 9 to come forward if you want to contend. Let's see what else we got here. Jared says some people were saying when Jared Jones comes off the 60-day IL, he'll be a relief pitcher. Nobody is saying that. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Jared, but nobody of any consequence is saying that anywhere, least of all on campus. Jared himself, not you, Jared, Jared, has every intention of being a starter, and the Pirates have every intention of getting him back into starting mode. So if you want to clarify where you heard such a thing, I guess I can address whatever that source would be, but there's nobody saying this. Nobody at all. Steel City Ryan says in Florida, the son is the same one from Mario that tries to kill you. I think you're referring to the video game. It's brutal. It's not fun. I don't enjoy it down there. It's not an act on my part. It's not for me. Now, that said, this stuff out here hasn't been real pleasant either. I'm not all that crazy about the insane cold. Here, Jared says now here, just fan speculation. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's not a real thing, to say the least here. Let's see what else we got here from you guys here. If not, I have a couple of things that I wanted to bring up today from a Pirates perspective. Jerry's such a nice guy. Jerry says, hello, everyone. I'm totally into that. Steel City Ryan, who apparently is watching this game or listening to this game in some form that's happening right now in Bradenton, says you got to quit leaving guys on base. It just doesn't matter. The things that you're looking for here, Ryan, maybe that's what I can talk about in this abbreviated program today. The things that you're looking for in spring ball are the quality of the plate appearances, the command of the pitches, the bat to ball, like barrel to ball ratio. You want hitters to be on time. You don't care if they're singles, doubles, triples, home runs, or outs. You just want to see the controllables in play. You want to see somebody. You want to see whoever it is that you're watching put together just good general performance. These guys will tell you again and again and again and again, they're not about results in the spring. They're not about statistics. I have seen players put up glorious statistics, whereas even your naked eye could tell you they're not really hitting the ball. You know, they're just kind of popping it somewhere, blooping it somewhere, finding some grass, getting some help from the wind and so forth. That's not it. That's not going to cut it. That's not going to make a difference as it applies to getting ready for the regular season, especially now with the number of veterans in the lineup. Emphasize production, ironically, even less, because they're going to be doing things. They might have a commitment, believe it or not, to go to the plate and just say, I'm going to just look at everything. I just want to be in the box, see stuff, make sure I've got my get up going, that I'm ready to hit. You hear that term a lot too. I want to be ready to hit. Ready to hit. What's that mean? Some kind of body inflection or something as they're waiting for that pitch to come. You might have seen my interview with Brian Reynolds down there a handful of days ago where he told me that he needs to have earlier timing, getting into the plane of his regular swing earlier. He was taking too long to get upward into where his bat needs to be. He feels like he's in a really good spot. That's the kind of stuff. Don't worry about the score. Don't worry about the crowd cheering or booing or whatever it is. I don't boo in spring training, but you know what I mean. Don't worry about any of that stuff. The results don't matter. If you have an opportunity to watch these games, if not in person, then on those occasions when they're on TV, make sure you're doing it that way. You'll just gain so much more knowledge and understanding of what it is that they're trying to achieve, as opposed to whatever might make any of us feel good on a given afternoon. Andrew Malecki asks, who do you think will be the fifth starter? Internally or externally, do they sign somebody later in camp? Are they happy with the third base situation? Oh, boy, you asked a bunch there. Okay. Who do I think will be the fifth starter? I think you answered that with the beginning of your second question. I do believe that it'll be external. I don't say that lightly. I was told while I was down there that they continue to look for somebody for that role from the outside. It's probably going to be that Tyler Anderson type of lefty that you've seen Ben Cherington get consistently over the years. They don't want to put Hunter Barco in that situation. They don't want to throw a Thomas Harrington or someone like that into the mix prematurely. So they want someone else like that. I fully expect that'll happen, by the way, from the way that they were talking. Are they happy with third base? They like Jared Triolo. It's impossible to not like Jared Triolo with how professional he is in the field. They also like what they saw of him, Andrew, late in the season, in the 2025 season. They want to give it another chance. Of course, they were going to try to go after somebody for third base, but they came away with it. And our last one for today comes from Jared, who says, is this fifth starter taking over for Jared Jones? Leave Jared. Let Jared Jones heal, my man. Let him go. Let him go. Let him heal up. See what the state of your rotation is at that time. Remember, there's always health issues. Nobody ever likes to project those in advance, but they always come around. There's going to be room for Jared when he's ready and really ready to go. That's not now. That's not now. And that's going to be, I think, another month or two. But it's good for him that he's out there. He's throwing BPs. He's letting it fly. And I think everything's going to be okay with him. So far, no sign of some Johan Oviedo type setback. Guys, I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who checks out all of our Pirates programming. Make sure that you're becoming a member of this channel. It's dkps.net/join Pirates. See it down there at the bottom of the screen underneath the Funkos? Right there. dkps.net/join Pirates. We're going to jump across now to our hockey channel and do a double shot of Penguins.